Oh man, this is almost laughable. My girl Claressa Shields T-Rex, the GWOAT, and I mean that, boy. Gosh almighty. It's hard not to be a huge fan of Claressa Shields. It's hard not to admire her accomplishments, the skill set. And when you talk about daring to be great, I think that's the definition of it. When you're a female boxer and you're willing to try and get in there and mix it up with a male boxer the level of a Keith Thurman. Now, this isn't the first time Claressa Shields has mentioned mixing it up with male counterparts, as she's said. She spoke about potentially mixing it up with Triple G, Sean Porter, and she was on Jake Paul's head kind of heavy for a second there. And this is also not her first time mentioning Keith Thurman's name. Now, if you don't know, she tweeted out the fact that she feels like she could outbox Keith Thurman. Bugging. But I feel her again, that's just a part of her mentality where, she just feels like she's that great. And Keith responds to this. Not only does he respond, he actually accepts, man, under the intentions of doing something for charity. I got the response for you guys. We can go ahead and give that a listen real quick.
I don't know if you saw Claressa Shields' tweet just a few hours ago.
I did not see it, okay, but I've already got text messages all about it, okay.
Right, so of course she said that not only would she fight you, but she thinks she'd outbox you. So what's your initial reaction to hearing this news? And she's gonna be here tonight. So what do you plan on saying to her?
Well, look, I can fight for any charity event, okay. We can raise money, and we can let you try to show.
And real quick, for Keith Thurman, man, shout out to Keith for just keeping it classy, man, a complete gentleman. He could have easily said, look, man, I'll box Claressa's head off, you know what I mean? He didn't take that route. He was a gentleman about it, and I think he just kind of let it roll over. And if it's something that makes sense for him where he can probably, make a couple dollars, I think he probably would do it. I mean, he ain't fighting nobody else, so why not?
Showcase your skills and talent, you know what I mean? I'll probably use my jab only, but at the end of the day, I don't know why you want to gun after me. I've heard you say my name so many times in the past, but it just is this is not what boxing is to me, right? That's not what boxing is to me. But at the end of the day, Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. just fought again a few years ago, right? So if we could do something for charity, if I could put money in the pockets of some foundations, a plethora of foundations, if we can do something to get some money together, and if the fans were actually interested in something like this, it's not really in my heart, it's not in my soul, but for the people and for charity, I would make something like that happen, and I would wear bigger gloves. I would let her use smaller gloves, and I would let her wear a headgear too. Okay, I mean, I don't even want to punch a girl in the face,
Word. Again, man, keeping it classy, you know what I'm saying? Ain't going at her too hard. Listen, I ain't mad at it. It's something that I would watch even, for charity. I think, Keith toys around with her. Don't get me wrong. I think she might get in there and land some clean shots, man. But at the end of the day, I don't think she outboxed Keith Thurman. But I do think she could probably piss him off. And then he'll make it extremely interesting. So for that element, that potential element alone, that would be enough to make me tune in. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Is Claressa Shields bugging? I think she bugging, you know what I'm saying? But again, I can't be mad at the mentality to want to be that great to where you feel like you can get in there and mix it up with somebody the level of a Keith Thurman. No matter how you feel about Keith Thurman, he's still a top level fighter, bottom line. And for her to feel like she can outbox him, you know what I mean? That just goes to show you the mentality she has. All right, that's all I got for y'all on this one, man. Big T.O. Heavy Bag. Talk to him, Roger.
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.